I'm in Irvine, California. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. It's okay. Now you definitely can come to YouTube. I know you're gonna follow me to YouTube. So come on over to YouTube, family. Come to YouTube. That's okay. If you got balls, you can come meet me here. Holla. Okay? I keep trying to tell y'all, it ain't the so-called boogie, it ain't the white man, it's brothers. Because they jealous. Don't have jealous in your heart, brother. It's okay. What do you say about the trolls? He say trolls do what? Hold up. Let me see what he said about the trolls. The trolls starting early today, I see. Yes, they are. I am so fine. And I look fine too. Don't get mad because they probably got their hair falling out their hair too. And that wasn't the only family. So let me explain to y'all this, okay? I'm on YouTube too. So come to Before 1492 YouTube and please share this out. One thing about Sabir Bay, boy, I can handle the best. I can deal with the best of the best of the best of them. And that's all I would make y'all do is grow gray hair or lose your hair playing with me. Okay? All right? So if anybody got a beef with Sabir Bay, click the YouTube channel. And I'm not gay, so please don't show your testicles, okay? If you got something to say to me, holla at your boy. All right? So I'm sitting out here in Irvine, California, and a family just, and actually that's the second family that actually stopped past me. So how did they know I knew so much about Ibn Battuta, Ibn Khaldun, Ibn Sina? So you heard what I corrected them on, right? So in the United States, they say Philistine. I mean, Palestine. It's called Philistine. The P will be the F. The P will be the F. I know you try to steal something, brother. That's okay, but you got to be authentic in what you do. But the P will be the F. The D will be the T. The C will be the K. Philistine. Palestine. You see how that works? And I'm not in Starbucks because I don't do Starbucks. So if you're not interested in this particular show, y'all can leave because I told you I'm only coming on these feeds now to basically if I have something to say. And if you have something to say, y'all can come over to Before 1492. Hey, my man Matt said your haters are your biggest fans. I know, brother Matt, but you don't see them in the public like I am. So let me just show you. It's not a Starbucks. So if you're in Irvine, California, pull up on me. So I want to talk about something real quick. And again, this Sunday, y'all, I'm going to do something on economics, on business, okay? So I've done 5 classes already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 classes. I do a webinar every Sunday on my classes. It's $65. $65 on my webinar. Right? And this Sunday, I'm gonna be hanging with my brother Tommy Davidson this weekend. So I'm gonna be doing a class on mortgages this weekend. So this I'm gonna have to turn my camera around from time to time, y'all. So bear with me, all right? So this weekend, I'm gonna be talking about this, bro. So if you ain't subscribed to my classes yet, and trust me when I tell you, only certain people get this privilege of information that I give them. So this Sunday is $65 for the classes. 65, right? This Sunday, I'm going to be talking about mortgages, right, and how this works. So email me. Let me put my link up here. My information is right there at the bottom. So the crazy part is, give me 1 second. That's going to be Sunday. And if y'all didn't purchase this, y'all need to copy this. Get this also. I can email this directly to you for $1.50. This was in 2001. I did this. So it's $1.50 for this language of law that everybody should have. I keep trying to tell you, I can email this directly to you. It's called the Overstanding the Language of Law. This is actually, if you get this video, trust me, this is in 2001. I did this in 2001, right? And you don't have to wait for me to mail it to you. You can actually get an email, $1.50. And it's way worth it. If you saw my brother Rob talk about this yesterday, he was the videographer of this in 2001. There was no YouTube, there was no Instagram, there was no TikToks. And this basically was about civics, about government structure. Government structure. And trust me, hold on. This was about government structure, people. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you never saw this video, you're gonna be like, it's gonna be jaw dropping. Straight up. Give me 1 second. Jaw dropping. So get it right now. By the time I get off here, if everybody ordered it, I can actually send the email to my computer. All right. It's called the Overstanding the Language of Law. It's $150. All right. So y'all got it? So everything is tested, believe me. And all of the stuff that you see these gats on social media doing, you're going to look at this video and be like, yo, that's kind of crazy. Okay. So let me just show you a little bit more. All right. Let's see how far back I went with this. Do I have a picture of my son in here? Give me 1 second. That's when my son Amir, that's the video. Amir was 22 when he got killed. That's my son when he was little. So you want to test me for real, for real? That's the video right there. So again, if y'all don't understand what I'm doing, I can't help you, because you should tell professors to go get a job, because they're the ones that is lying to y'all. Your black scholars are the ones that's lying to you. Okay? So I need everyone to come on and hit it up. All right? Don't get scared. I'm just warming up. I'm just drinking my coffee. Might be have to get another cup of coffee soon too. So this video is actually 120, 150. 150. All right. It's called the Overstanding the Language of Law. Email me right here, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. What up, brother Philip? I love you, fam. You don't have to wait for this. I can email it directly to you. All right. So I have got that out the way. Let's show you the cover one more time. 150. That was done in 2001 on VHS. And then what happens? None of these cats can pull a scam on y'all if you watch this video. They can't scam you because I said it back then. So I got a couple more things I want to share with y'all. So I'm holding my phone. So bear with me. But please come to YouTube, y'all. Let's get these likes and shares up. So shout out to my brother who just, I had a first sale of my shirts, y'all. The shirts are 30 plus shipping. But let me just show you the shirts. Give me 1 second. And if it don't have Sabir Bay on the side of it, it's not legit, people. Before 1492. And if it don't have my name on the side of it, it's not real. And if you can look at this shirt, you can tell the material is so dope. It's not a regular t-shirt. It's not legit if it don't have Sabir Bay on the side, okay? All right? You can email me for the shirts also. They 30 plus shipping. Shout out to my brother who bought it in Texas yesterday. And I got black. Ooh. Hold up. I got black too. Bear with me. Don't get mad, brother. He said, go get a job. Here's the job. Create. This is the black one. And it has to have Sabir Bay on the side. First one sold last night. Sway, what up, bro?
What's going on? I'm seeing. I
Dude, we
like.
got, hold up, wait till we gonna have sweatsuits and all of this, brother. I got different stuff. I told you. That's why I fell back for a second. I had to work on my craft, my stuff, and not promoting everybody else.
Wear your own clothes.
You damn right, bro. Like, what's up? That's the black one. So if it don't have this on the side, it's not legit. And trust me, this is a very, very good material, people. So it's gonna be kind of fly, yo. So it's gonna be dope, bro. How you been, man?
One day at a time, man. Ever since I down to my car accident, trying to get another car.
Really? You know what's funny? This car stuff is crazy, bro. Yo, I'm doing a class on Sunday, right? I'm doing a webinar on Sunday about mortgages, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to shock the hell out of you. And only certain people was privileged to actually see what I was showing. I got to send it to you. Matter of fact, I'm going to send it to you now. See, this is the privilege you get. I told them I'm not putting no books up no more about where I get my sources from, because what people like to do, brother, they like to steal your stuff, and then they'll do a video, right? And act like it was them that did the research to try to impress females. I'm going to send this to you. Tell me when you get it. I only send it to certain people. But I was up last night, right? I'm just waiting for some more people to come on the feed. So I was up last night, and I was going through a book that I have. I'm going to send this to you. It's going to shock the hell out of you, brother. Bear with me 1 second. When I show you this, you're going to be like, what? You're going to look at all of this stuff totally different. Trust me. Everybody that swears they own their property. I know y'all seen some of these Moors sell y'all crazy stuff. Yeah, brother. It's nah. I'm coming straight out of their books. I just texted to you.
Shit, I wish I owned mine. I don't own nothing.
No, bro. You don't own anything anyway.
Nothing.
No
Nothing.
one owns nothing anyway. You don't own anything, brother. I'm being 100 with you. Y'all don't. So the key is that these are the things that I'm going to be pushing away from with our people. Shout out to my sister Edna. Love you, my sister.
I got it.
So these are the things that y'all only going to get on my webinars. I'm going to be 100 because I'm so tired of giving stuff to people for free, brother. And people say work. This is my work. This is what I do. Period. So if you upset because of this, then this is not Sabir-based problem. That is your problem. You have a problem with yourself. You don't have a problem with Sabir. You have a problem with motivating yourself, because I can chill, fall back, and just make money in my sleep if I choose to. But I can't sell people garbage. I've studied y'all long enough. Remember when Cat Williams said he studied them for 30 years? You think I didn't study this audience? You don't see every time you open your mouth, you tell on yourself? Majority of the people tell on themselves. You can't prove me wrong on anything that I'm saying. That's called confidence. You can't prove me wrong about nothing. Any of your scholars that you think that is that sharp, all you got to do is shut up and put up your money, and then put Sabir Bay in the room, and we're going to rock out. I'm fine with it. But you can't never bait me into none of your craziness. So please don't speak for any of them. You can all share the video to them. So the crazy part is what is happening right now, because I'm randomly in a coffee shop. You like this Moroccan bag, brother? This is kind of cool. This is Moroccan bag. I have two of them. I might sell one. But when you sit around, right, and I randomly sit in these coffee shops, right, and people either see what you have on, right, or they see what you're reading. What books are we reading? I don't know if you just saw what was happening, brother. It was a family that came up to me just now and said, they asked where was I from. And the crazy part is, with our people, we get upset and get mad. If anyone knows the history, and then y'all need to get the class that I did on nationality. If you ever read Resolution 75, if anybody ever read Resolution 75, right, about the Moors born in America but descendant of Moroccans. See, this is what people don't comprehend. So when I said that I was Moroccan, that's what I meant. And most of you, that's what people are not comprehending, brother. So, like she said, my daughter was born here, but she's Palestinian, a Philistine. That's what the lady said. She's Philistine, but that's like her daughter saying, I'm not Palestinian. You see what I'm saying? So if I say this right, I am an American. I'm the true American. I'm not a United Statian. Let me make this very clear. I'm the true American, the true American, but not a United States. And this is what Yassim said. I don't know if y'all saw that video with Yassim. You see that little clip that everybody's floating around right now where Yassim talking about the Congo? You didn't see it yet? Or let me help y'all out. Don't try to steal us. I know some of you cats on Instagram watching. Yassim was on Instagram talking about the Congo, right? And he was talking about here also in America. But if y'all can pay attention to that video with Yassim, the clip was like, it was like it was like a cut in it. I don't know if y'all saw that. It was like, if you pay attention to videos, you can tell the video clip was cut. So I'm trying to get in contact with Yassim to find out what was going on. I'm trying to find out from Yassim who actually cut that video with Yassim, right? If you saw that video, but I want to know what he said in between. Peace, bro. I want to know what Yassim was saying in that particular part that was cut out.
Peace, brother.
But let me see if I can find the video, because everybody's floating this video around with Yassim talking about the Congo, and he talked about here also in the United States. And if you pay attention, you'll see it was a quick cut. Did you see that video, bro?
I haven't seen that now.
Well, I'm giving y'all heads up. Y'all going to see it eventually, because this is the problem with so-called black conscious people. They pick and choose what they want. So in this particular video, Yassim was talking to this African sister about the colonization of America, right? In the video. But if you can pay attention to that particular video, it was like cut. And I was like, I wonder what Yassim said on there that made them cut that particular part, right? And I said, well, let me see if I can. If somebody saw the video, I'm trying to find it, y'all. So bear with me. I'm trying to find this video. I told y'all I'm only going to come on here when it's something for me to talk about. I'm not going to just come on here to sell you anything, but y'all can purchase the Overstanding the Language of Law for $150 right now. You can purchase that. My brother bought it yesterday. What day for yesterday? How many times you watched that video, bro?
3 so far. I'm still trying to find time to watch it.
Huh?
3 times so far, Sabir.
He said he watched this video out. He got 3 times so far. That's a whole college course, people. I don't know if y'all know that or not, about structure of government. Straight up. If you didn't see that Overstanding the Language of Law, I advise everybody to go purchase it right now. It's $150. $150. It's worth it. So here's the video right here, bro. I can't make this up. So this is
the Congo is dire. Situation in Sudan is gross.
Pay
and
attention.
when you read the record of history, how like this is par for the course, you know, this is par for the course for what they do. What is known as the United States of America is a colonial settler project, almost like inherently the Massachusetts Bay Colony, all of these these
right there. That was the cut.
Concerns
that was the cut.
Chartered, funded to conquer the new world.
Yeah, manifest destiny.
Already been there.
See that cut? You see the cut? Let me wind the cut back one more time. See, when you conscious, you'll peep certain cuts, right? Listen to the cut. Watch the cut.
That were chartered, funded to
here come.
Conquer the new world.
Yeah, manifest destiny.
Already been there.
Right there.
And they paid over it.
Hold up. Who was he saying that's already been there? You didn't catch it? He didn't even say. It was like a jump in that particular video, if y'all paid attention to it. Who was already there? What was Yassim trying to tell people? Now I'm trying to get in contact with him so we can have this conversation. But who was already here in the United States? It was the Moors that was already here, not no foundational Black Americans, because there was no such thing as called Black people. There wasn't no such thing. You can share it to all your Black conscious people right now. And if somebody tell you about that jump after I just told you that, ask them, how did you know how? No, that jump was there, that skip. Because that was a skip over what and who he was talking about was already here. So, in me knowing my brother Yasin, I know what he was talking about. I know exactly what he was talking about. This is why people, it's mandatory that you understand the language of law. It is mandatory that you know. And I'm telling you, listen, I'm telling you to get it. Get that video. You will understand the language that I talked about back in 2001. 2001. Because everything that I said in that video, and I haven't even watched the video since then. It was from a VHS. And I was speaking with people from overseas on the telephone. You know how I used to have a telephone in your house? And you'll see me pick up the phone and have the brother hold the phone up. Am I lying, Brother Dre? The brother was holding up a phone as we talking to somebody overseas. And if you know anything about calling somebody overseas at that particular time, it costs. See how that works? It ain't like you got a cell phone. But when I was doing this back then, I was putting the information out to everybody. So, like my elder just told me, I shouldn't have to ask y'all to do anything. Everybody should be like, yo, Sabir, what's up? What you need to make this thing work? I'm not interested in you, no haters. And I don't call people haters. I just deal with people where they at. Never hate on nobody. All you got, if you want to make the haters hate, just keep going. Just keep producing. And that's a little bit of advice that I got from George Lopez. George Lopez said to me one night, he said to me that if you don't have them, then you ain't doing your job. So I'm fine with that. So if you think that you can rumble with me, you can try me. I'm fine. Put your catalog up against my catalog. Okay? Again, if you think you're that good, then make it happen. Because I'll take all y'all conscious people money without a shadow of a doubt. So let's get into this. Okay? So the overstanding of the language of law, y'all, is 150. The shirts are 30 plus shipping. If you want to, my email is sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Again, sabirbayradio@gmail.com, and y'all can jump on the feed and you can talk with me. And I'm open for any lectures, and let's get this thing popping, y'all, because I really want to do this before 1492 tour. I really do. So I got to share this out, y'all, but bear with me. If somebody come up, y'all, to ask me about where I'm from, just bear with me. Just be patient. Okay? So I want to talk about this Egypt thing. Let me say this to y'all for the record. Egyptians are not black people. Again, Egyptians are not black people. If you want to rebut what I'm saying, just share it out. Egyptians are not black people. Period. All right? They're not. Do you see how NBC edited out CJ Stroud when he mentioned Jesus after the? No, I didn't see that. But see, I do film. And I know how film is, and I know how they operate in film. I am a producer, for the record, y'all. If you think that I'm playing, you can Google my name, Sabir Bey. I am a producer, and I did film to the point that I know how and where to put certain things. That I can see certain stuff in film that y'all probably would never even recognize in film. Because, like my brother from Tunis said, our people are not interested. We want to party and jig until something happens. And we don't get on board with anything unless somebody says it's white supremacy or the white man did it. You know what I mean? This is when black people get on board. This is why I said I wash my hands of everything, Brother Drake. I wash my hands of everything because the conscious people is a bunch of hypocrites. They straight up hypocrites, bro. And y'all know that they're hypocrites and y'all still co-signing. But I'm going to tell you this. This is the day of reckoning. And I'm going to reckon every last one of them with facts. So you better go get your black conscious people right now. If you don't like what I'm saying, I don't need you to sit up here and tell me, text me, come on the feed and tell me that I'm lying. That's all you got to do. Go get your teachers. Because black Egyptians are not black. Y'all like gossip, right? Let's go. And I'm gonna say it one more time. Egyptians are not black people. They're not black. Ooh, Sabir, why you say that? What you looking at, Sway? What's going on, man? They're not black.
Severe. When did
What's up?
when did when did they start calling themselves black? Like 1960s maybe?
I
Maybe
think of
1980s.
1960s or something like that.
So
But see,
if
this
you
is
go read a book, yeah, if they go read a
huh?
book before 1960, anything that was written before 1960 doesn't refer to Egyptians or any Africans as black. That's
You
what
But
know
it's
that's
who
really.
the
you know
exactly
who would you know who would debate you on that? Bam would debate you on that.
on what
Are black because he believed that Egyptians are black, and he got proof that Egyptians are black.
he said. He would debate me on the black. So let me
On the
explain this.
on the Egyptian black, on the Egyptian being black, he said you're totally wrong.
Well, he can come too. I'll call him. Watch this. You want me to call Bam on the line? Watch this. You think I'm playing? How you going? What Bam going to debate me on? Watch this. Hold up. I'm gonna call Bam right now. Watch this. He can watch this. I'm calling Bam. Let's see if he
My
pick up
guy's
his
got
phone.
the number, dude.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him to call me. No, let me explain. This is the crazy part. Like, and the reason why I'm saying this, bro, it's not the people. That's what I mean. The people are not black. That was the point. Y'all don't see the game that I what I just said. So if it's the soil is black, do you know they have black sand in Hawaii? That don't mean that the people. Let me pull this up for 1 second so y'all can comprehend what I'm saying. Let's pull this up. You ever see the sand in Hawaii?
I definitely have.
Okay, let's see if we can find this for 1 second.
Oh,
This is
definitely have.
go Bam right here calling me.
Don't
Bam.
answer.
Samir trying to say that Hawaii is Kemet. Come on, Samir.
I'm on listen, I'm on a line with Sway, right? He said Bam would argue with you about the word black, about Egyptians being black, and I said they're not black people. Exactly, and that was my point. They're Moors, see? So when I said black, they're not talking about black people as in black, because the soil can be black, but that don't mean the people are black, but they're melanated, but they're Moors, and that was the whole point I was trying to tell people. And if the black scholars actually explain that to people, then it would be much more better. But they, for some reason, the black scholars ignore the Moorish part. That's what I was trying to tell them. So when people say, if you look up J.A. Rogers' book, J.A. Rogers will tell you that the Moors from Egypt. That's what he's talking about. But not one of your black scholars are saying that they were Moors. They keep jumping because even to use the terminology of the word Egypt is a Greek word. It's not what it is. So, and you can find this also, Bam. There's a book called, it's a book called El Fasad. Egypt was called El Fasad for the people that don't understand it. I know, but I know it's a lot of names, but I'm going directly to Fasad, but you never heard them mention Fasad, is what I'm saying to you. It's before it was called Egypt. So if you're going to ignore, it's A-L, I'm going to give you the spelling of it. A-L, F is hyphen, F-U-S-T-A-T, El Fasad. And if you go there, right, and look up El Fasad, it was before it was called Egypt, because even to say Egypt, you're actually using it as a Greek word because it's not, what language is that? Thank you. So the point what I'm making is that why are you ignoring the Moorish part and why they're ignoring El Fasad, which was before Egypt? That was my point. Thank you. Exactly. And that was my point. We take what people say because it feels good. It was a brother on my line the other day. He's from Tunis, right? He said Egypt is North Africa, which the motherfucker it is if you look it up. If you go online and you look up Egypt, I'm saying modern Egypt, is North Africa. But how many of these people know this? When I was in Morocco, Bam, I saw a map on the wall and it said Timbuktu when I was in Marrakesh. And if you see, it's a map that I have, and I'm going to show this when I do my tours. There's actually a map that's on the wall in Marrakesh. I don't know if you ever saw it when you was there. It says Timbuktu. I see, and it's spelled different, so you can literally walk because there was no borders at the particular time. So you can go into these particular places. That these, and this is what I have an issue with the so-called black conscious people with, is because yes, and I said yes, Israel is Africa too. Nope. Nope. So I'm sitting here, Bam, and I just met a couple from Palestine, right? And what I have on, they asked me, they was like, "Where you from?" And I said, "Morocco," right? But I was born here, and I was only, and most people didn't understand what I was saying about that. I said, if you ever read Resolution 75, it tell you Moroccans born in America. So if I'm saying I'm Moroccan, I am that. I'm Tunisian if I want, because it was all connected at one time. And this is what people don't comprehend. And so why the people that's confused is the people that's over here in America that's twisting people up, talking about we have nothing to do with Africa. And that's why people in Africa, and that's the crazy part. And it is crazy. Exactly. And you know the weird part is, like, if people really study, like you said, Bam, if they really study, you could at one time walk from here. Like, even if you have a flu, you know planes take a certain route to make it seem like it's longer. If y'all notice that when they fly. But at one time you can walk from here to Africa, literally, before the floods. And you know, if anybody really listened to the Osley Brothers, Voyage to Atlantis, it says that in there. I will always come back to you. It was flooded. Everything you was taught was a lie. And 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 they've been lied to. And the crazy part is that you have people like Tyreek and them saying that we're not African, we they don't like us. I'm like, where have they been at in Africa? Because I've been in North Africa. That's all I can speak of, Morocco and Tunis. And I never felt no hate. And that's my point, brother. It's like, do you, and we were like in Philadelphia, right? If anyone knows about Philadelphia, Philadelphia is one of the oldest capitals. We used to go to Indian meetings in Philadelphia, down Old City. I mean, I want to do a tour back there eventually. If I get enough, I'll do it in the wintertime, brother. I will walk y'all through Philadelphia and show y'all these little streets that we used to go on and have these meetings in Philadelphia, right? And the connections is so crazy, man. When you understand the Indian concept, it only means the indigo people. Indigo. We are the indigo people. And that's like the separation that these cats are saying, all these new dudes like Dane Callaways. I'm like, they all fake dudes, bro. No, they don't, because they get this stuff out. Delaware Moors, the Delaware Moors. That's all they got to do is study the Delaware Moors, the Delaware Moors. And the crazy part is, like, when you really understand this connection, like these, like Cat Williams said, y'all get your information off of Google. Off of, no, what do you call it? Hold up. Cat Williams was saying they get the information off of YouTube. They watch people YouTube channels instead of going into the books And one of the greatest books I tell people to get, if you want to know about history, fam, if you want to know about history, study Ibn Khaldun's work, the Muqaddimah. Oh my God. Oh, you want to talk about culture? This book is Muqaddimah is crazy, bam. I sit up, I be reading this joint till my eyes hurt, literally. And then I cross-reference everything inside here, and everything that he says is inside there. And he was a Tunisian that traveled from place to place to place. And when you read his book, bam, I'm not lying, bro. You will see things totally, totally different. Yup, because you would. It's all over the place we've been. And this is why we can blend in when we go places. Like if I go to South America, I'm a blend in. If I go to Haiti, I'm a blend in. If I go to Africa and Morocco and Tunis, I'm a blend in. I blend in everywhere we go because the crazy part about us, huh?
No, Bam is coming out blurry.
Oh, but the crazy part about this, about understanding, like moving from the East Coast to the West Coast, right? We all the same people until we start talking. That's the difference. It's the culture. And that's what people, when I moved out here to California, I was in Hawthorne, and I tell people the story all the time, bam, that I saw this brother, I said, what up? And the dude jumped off the car and said, what up, cuz? What up, cuz? I mean, I said, what's up? Like, how you doing? So the dude thought I was like coming at him, but he was like, where you from, cuz? I said, I'm from the East Coast. He said, where are you from? You sound like you're from Philly or New York. See the difference? So that's a cultural thing when you're traveling. But look-wise, we are the same people. But instead of us separating the people, we need to show the connection of our people because the culture is different. Oh, you ain't see my shirts? He said, what was you called before 1492?
That Mel Gibson and all them was doing before the Spaniards and all these other groups came, or when your so-called black man slaves and all that shit. Come on.
You follow me? And this is why they attack people. They really attack people who's trying to give y'all this information. They will attack a lot of people who trying. That's why I said I'm good. I'm not nobody else. I stand on my own too. And anybody want to try to battle with me, you're gonna lose it playing with me. I'm sorry. I got the energy and I got the stamina to actually do it. I'm fine. I am so fine with this, brother. And I know all the heat is gonna come at me. Trust me. I know the heat. Everybody.
You've been on, but you don't want to listen to the message that's warn you from the street. Okay, well, now you see what's coming. I'm so glad we're not alone in the universe and all that stuff. Now you're all going crazy over shit we've been talking 40 something.
Exactly. So it's our people that has the problem. And it's the black conscious people who don't want to have this type of conversation. And again, this is not a knock on any of the elders of the scholars like Cobb and them. They need to sit down and really have a discussion about what was Egypt called before it was called Egypt. What was we called before 1492? And I'm like James Small said, I may be the only Moor that went to this particular country, to Morocco and Tunis and Spain and all up and down Spain and Portugal to find this information and bring it back to our people. I'm dead serious. It's so much more, bam, that I can share with people. If people
they don't even talk to Dr. Jeffries.
They don't even talk, man. They don't even respect the Dr. Jeffries, brother. They don't respect Dr. Jeffries, fam. They don't. And the crazy part is it's an embarrassment to our own people. It's an embarrassment.
And it is, but I've been in classes and you should see how many black, white, Dominican, everybody, they don't even leave the class. You always late or something, and the students stay right there until he gets there. They won't leave for nothing. All the different races. That's how much they love him. Teaching when he teaches all from those books.
it's you know it's crazy, brother. Like we have a serious problem. Again,
It's true. It's under that spell, like I'm sure. Europeans came up and the holy tablets and everything. People, when we go through the Black Expo, they won't even look at you for a book.
wow.
Even though they have restriction on that, and that's why they was buying something. Your own store, the Black Expo don't get no sale. Everybody buys everything.
You know, bam, I'm getting ready to go to Algiers, man. This is another spot I'm ready to go to. I'm ready to hit up Algiers. That's gonna be kind of crazy. It's a lot of history in Algiers. It's not a touristy spot, but I'm going there to actually get some information. I don't know if y'all familiar with it, but Algiers got a lot of history, and they have a Moorish castle in Algiers. There's actually a Moorish castle in Algiers. Straight up. I know y'all like people like to go to Google and look up stuff. Okay, you know, but I'm gonna hit you back, Bam, when I get off of here. All right, peace, brother. Yeah, I know y'all couldn't hear because that was random. It was random people. So I just called Africa Bambaataa. That's all it was. It was just kind of random. So the crazy part is what they would do is they would criminalize people for telling the truth. And let me make this very clear for all of you. Sabir Bey is not the one that you want to test or play with. When I said Egyptians are not black, that's what I meant. The complexion of them was not black. If we're going to talk about Egypt, let's talk about the Moors that was in Egypt. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm speaking on. Or you follow me? So if we're going to talk about Egyptians, let's talk about the Moors that was in Egypt. Pick up J.A. Rogers' book. Or you follow me? So if you got an issue with Sabir, if you got some receipts, just please hit the link and come on the feed, baby. So let me put this up here for y'all to see. Okay? And please don't forget to support y'all. Y'all can donate. You can buy the classes if you want to. You can buy the classes. Okay? And my Sunday class is going to be off the hook too. So if you got an issue, I think you should fall back and go get your scholars because I'll be waiting. Don't you try to do it because you're going to hurt yourself. Dead serious. You're going to truly hurt yourself playing with me. So the ancient names, the most ancient names for so-called black people are Neshesu or Nubian, Ethiopian, and more from ancient Egypt. So if Egypt is a Greek word, just like y'all saying more is an English word, you know how people like to say Moors is an English word, then Egypt is a Greek word. Then why are you calling it Egypt? Somebody come on and talk to me for a minute. If Moor is English, then Egypt is Greek. Negro or Negretta.
And I like to say, and I always like to say that he wasn't called Egypt until the 1880 something when
Hold up. What
Napoleon
is it again?
he didn't
It wasn't
invade.
till when?
He was 1880 something when Napoleon he didn't invade it.
Thank
Somebody
you.
called Muhammad Ali invited him because they're trying to break away from the Ottoman Empire. So they
Thank
invited him
you.
to help him do that. They didn't even
See, this
invade. They never.
this is the type of information that black folks are scared of. So the black and color, on the other hand, are European words, not the white man words. Ethiopian and more was probably used to describe the so-called blacks into the 1500s. Everything happened before 1492. Bring me your best black scholars, and we're going to get into language. Etymology. Keep trying to tell you. You better do your due diligence.
And the first people to call themselves black was the Europeans. This is during
Thank
the
you.
Middle Ages. They called themselves Noor something or something like that. Yeah, they're the first people to call themselves black. So
This is a
black people
brother
are
from Kenya.
Europeans, guys.
This is a Kenyan brother that's on the line right now. So let me help y'all out. Let me know when I'm wrong, people. Y'all better send us out to Sinetta, Tariq Nasheed, the whole 9 yards to these cats. Let's go. So this is what they like to. This is what they sell black people. Look, I can't make this up, bro. The tours to Egypt. This is what they sell y'all black people. Let's travel to Egypt, but nothing about the real name. history website. This is what they have to sell y'all. It wasn't Egypt. You better find out when Egypt became Egypt. Now I'm showing you sources, okay? So when these black conscious people get on this feed, please tell them to show their sources. Get me all your Egyptologists right now. And I know you watching Sinetta, because I sent it to Sinetta too. Oh, I'm gonna hurt you every time. Okay, so bear with me. Let's find some more. This is El Fasad. Y'all better don't believe nothing I'm saying. Please do your due diligence on it. El Fasad, historical city of Egypt. And I told y'all to get the book. So if you a tourist going over here, brother, you want to go and get the tourist stuff. It was called, I just told you what it was. What about Fasad? Keep trying to tell you. You want to come on my, I'll keep trying to tell you. I'm not the one you want to battle with, brother. You want to lose this with me. You're going to definitely lose this with Sabir Bey. That's for a fact. I'm not a Google or researcher like this, like y'all. Okay? He said, laugh aloud. Please help us dumb black people out. Eric, you crazy, bro. We're not dumb, brother. We just misled. I would never call somebody dumb, brother.
Like,
I
like,
would
like,
never,
uh, so, like you
I
said,
wouldn't call
Sabir,
them.
you said that Hawaii has black sand. So Hawaii is, by definition, Kemet too, right? That's
Say it
what we're
again.
gonna do. Hawaii, by definition, is Kemet too, right? Because it has
I
black
guess
land.
so. They got black sand. But I'm showing y'all the book you can get. But y'all, they might not want to pay this the price. They may not want to pay the price for this book. It's $99 for this book. Came out in 1997. Oh, I just gave y'all the sources right there. I just gave you the sources. Now put me in a room with an Egyptian and watch how this works. Now remember, I was in a room with an Egyptian one time. He's trying to get the book from me. He said he was brought up knowing this history. He said I was brought up knowing this history. But see, what y'all don't understand that the black conscious people have to pimp y'all and play y'all. I told y'all, share this out to every black conscious person that you know on social media, and let's see if they want to sit in the room with Sabir Bey as he explains this to you. Come on, come on.
Sabir. The most famous conscious person right now is Tariq. And you know what his claim to fame is?
But
He was a pimp. He wrote a book about pimping. So he already had the playbook. Like what Samir said, they gotta pimp you guys to get what they want. But anyway,
so exactly. So here we go right here. Egypt comes from the Greek Negro. So where did Fasad come from? Did it say Fasad came from Greek? But yet, think about it. I'm just putting it out here for y'all. Y'all like to go to Google, right? It's an encyclopedia. Let's go to the World Encyclopedia for y'all. I mean, do you know? Do you know that also the word queen it's a Greek word too, means hoe? And Negroes casting spells, peace king, peace queen, is all Greek. So when people have these silly arguments about Moors, right, being English, then why the hell you calling people Greek? And why do you think they said you're not that? But maybe, hold up, let's do this. Maybe, just maybe, they are black. I mean, they're not black. I don't know. Could y'all help me out? Could you give me one of these scholars on this feed? Y'all, I'm 49 minutes into this, y'all. So please help me out. Either support or purchase something, or go get one of your black scholars. Let's go. And let me show you how they justify the madness. Oh, brother, they don't like us because we're black. I don't like you. We don't like each other. Look at what we do to each other on a daily basis. We kill each other over silly stuff and hatred. You should never have hate in your heart for nobody. You should never have hate in your heart for no one. You can dislike someone, but you should never have hate in your heart for nobody. So never call someone dumb. But I do know we are rough people to be dealing with. And when someone presents this information to you, I'm making it much easier for you. So this is the black sand right here. This is the black sand in Hawaii. I can't make this up. So that's what Kemet meant, right? They said it meant black, right? Land of the black. Okay, they talking about the land then? They're not talking about people. You see how crazy we are?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's Hawaii. So the people on here, right? Here it is. The sand. It's not the people. But the crazy part is about our people. So y'all can take it any way you want to take it. If you want to think it's dumb and talking to dumb people, no. I thought I was talking to educated people. And the educated people is actually watching the video also. Okay? Okay?
If you go if you go deeper, if you see pictures of Egypt, it's not necessarily black sand. I think that's just the delta where Alexander first stepped on. So like just the north part is black, but the rest is desert pretty much. But and
But
I
this
think so.
but this is the crazy part, man. Like I said, I really work on bringing people together. But the problem is, brother, you can't make money off of talking about. You can't make money off of truth, and that's just the reality. I don't give a damn how many times you went to Egypt. How about this part? If I got sponsored to go to Egypt, right? Imagine the conversation I would have with people that's in Egypt. Imagine, just think about the conversation I would have with anybody in Egypt, knowing what I know. And trust me, the dynamics of this whole tour, if I went to Egypt, will be totally different than majority of the stuff that y'all watch. I'm dead serious. I take my brother Percy. Chris been over here a couple of times. I would take Chris so Chris can film what we do. And we also have another part of the trip in Spain, y'all. This trip in Spain is another part's coming out. I don't know if y'all saw the other one when we was in Barcelona. When we was in Barcelona. There's another part that's getting ready to come out in Seville. It's going to be crazy as hell. Listen to me. The other part of the video we're doing about our trip in Seville, Spain, is going to be lit. So imagine if I can get y'all to back me, right? Imagine if I can get y'all to back me, what this is going to be. So if I was in any of these particular countries and you just held a camera up with me, like the family that was next to me when I came in here, y'all didn't see it on YouTube, they saw it on Instagram. When they asked me where I was from, I can automatically have a conversation and it will make so much sense. It would make so much sense. I'm dead serious. Oh, it makes so much sense. So imagine putting a camera up in front of me and have me automatically just go, and you would be like, yo, somebody said to me, brother, that you were way before your time. I am. I really am. And this is what make people hate you, because you still are relevant and still consistent in what you're doing. So if y'all want to jump on the feed, let's go. Don't forget, y'all, I'm gonna put this up here again. I'm promoting my own stuff, y'all. So if you didn't get the Overstanding the Language of Law, I suggest y'all get it. My brother Andrew got it. It's $150 for the video. I can email it directly to you as soon as I get off this feed. I can email the file directly to you. This particular video, people, is called the Overstanding the Language of Law. And I suggest everybody get this video straight up. The Overstanding the Language of Law. I did it in 2001. And when you watch this video, everything that you have ever saw on social media, you will say, yo, Sabir said that back then. Back then. I have to start promoting my own stuff, that I have a lot more content than this, people. This was in 2001 on how they play this game, from the government, the federal, the state, and the local, from the home rule charter all the way down. Trust me. And what you say this was, brother, this is like a course, man?
Yeah, it's a course. It's a course.
He
If
said
you
this
buy it,
course.
you might want to come back and have Sabir talk, explain more stuff to you, or take
He,
his
he
classes,
said he
because there's
said
a
when you
lot of
buy it,
information in
come back and have me speak on it again. Because I haven't watched this video since 2001, bro. I tell people I haven't looked at this since 2001.
there. There's a lot of information in there.
I haven't, brother. It's a lot inside here, brother. It's like, what is it, 3 hours long?
It's like 2 hours 45.
2 hours and 45
2 hours.
minutes of straight government structure. And this is what my son looked like at the time. He was 22 when he got killed. That's Amir at 3 years old, I think. He was 3. So this is
Sabir was talking about home rule charters in 2001. You think it's a
home
lot
rule
less
charters
than that?
back in 2001. If Amir was alive today, he would be 26. If he was alive today, he got killed at 22. Straight up. So don't ever try to question what I do, because I actually show you everything that I'm doing. My brother Stan said I'm doing humanitarian work. So this is the thing, man. Like, I just need my people to get out of your comfort zone, to get out of your emotions, and just get with it. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If y'all notice, a lot of my videos I'm cutting short, and I'm not coming on as much as I used to, because people truly don't appreciate nothing that you do. Nothing that you do until you're dead and gone. And I refuse to let anybody on social media try it. But if you put me in the room with any of them, believe me, you better put your money up on Sabir Bey, because I will not lose, and I'm not going to argue over you. I'm not going to yell over you. I'm not going to call you out your name. I'm not going to do any of those things. But I know what I know. Even on the classes, I don't even give people the 110% that I can give them, because my classes should be much more than what they are. I'm getting people from all over. You know, and I ain't got time for nobody's craziness. I really don't. I know majority of these people that watch to get the information off of social media. I know you do. So let's go to Cat Williams for a minute. Watch this, bro. Watch what Cat Williams said. Let's pull up what Cat Williams said. Watch this. Let's see what Cat Williams is talking about with majority of these people. And I know y'all watching. So this weekend, I'm going to talk about this before I do this. This weekend, I'm going to explain this. So you got to pay before. You have to pay before Sunday. It's $65 for the webinar. I'm going to explain the mortgage and deeds. But you got to have this book. That's one of my books. You can't go on Wikipedia and try to find it, but you got to have the book. Okay? This weekend. All right? So I'm going to explain this on Sunday. But I got a lot going on, man, because Tommy Davidson is doing a show out in Orange County. So I know San Diego. So I got to be in San Diego with Tommy Davidson this weekend. And I don't know how I'm going to crunch this, but I got to be pushing. I might have to get a hotel in San Diego. Because I don't know, from where I'm at, it's about an hour. So I don't know about going up there and coming right back. So let me show y'all something. So again, Egyptians are not black people. They're Moors. Hope y'all share this out there, everybody. Don't go find your information on social media, okay, y'all? Give me 1 second. Here you go. Let's play Cat Williams. This is how it is with black people. Give me 1 second.
The middle of his own show. But let me tell them what they missing. Oh, y'all was gonna love it. It is the best hack shit you ever heard. So he's gonna tell us all about relationships, how hard those are, right? Then he's gonna segue in the differences between black people and white people, weren't you?
This is conscious.
Yeah. Yep. Gonna talk about rap music so you can do your little lazy Jay-Z impression. There it is. That's the one I was talking about. Yep. He's gonna talk about politics so you can do Obama. right?
I was gonna do Trump actually.
Obama is out and Trump is in. How progressive of you, as He's gonna do Tracy Morgan and Chris Rock. What you gonna do?
I was gonna do Mike Epps. That's what I was gonna do.
Of course you will.
But you know what, man?
Mike Epps is probably doing Mike Epps. Why don't you do you? Do your shit. Talk about your life. But you can't. Because you practice this shit on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what YouTubers do.
I get them views though.
You get them views though. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. If a dog took a shit in the middle of this room, wouldn't everybody view it? All right. Give it up for him.
Did y'all get it? Did you get what he just said? Nigga, this is what conscious people focus on, brother. They focus on views. But I guarantee you this without a shadow of a doubt. If I was on any of their shows, I would take all of their views with straight facts. I will take all of their views, and this is what it is. They practice this stuff on YouTube. You think I don't know these conscious people? You think I don't know them, brother? Don't get mad at me.
Like, if you go watch all the, like, this week, just go on all. I'm talking about the people watching.
All their YouTube stuff is all the same. If y'all notice that,
they're talking about the same topics.
They talk about the same thing. Can I break
my
it down?
take on
Like,
every
white
week,
supremacy,
same stuff.
Ancient Egypt. Am I lying? I don't watch nothing on suit likes. Come on, baby. There we go right there. They go the squad right there. My brother Cat, my brother Ed. Here we go. Y'all think it's a game with me? No, this is real. I live this stuff for real, for real. Ooh, I live it for real. You think I don't know these cats on social media? This is why they don't reach out to me. And a lot of these conscious people, a lot of the conscious dudes are the same. They in the same motherfucking boat, baby. They be playing. That's why they say, I want to watch Sabir, study Sabir-based videos, and I'm going to repeat everything Sabir-Bay said. Everything Sabir-Bay said, I'm going to actually repeat what he said. Let's get these likes up on YouTube and Instagram. Y'all, let's go. Can we get the likes up? It's okay. I told y'all, I'm only going to come to YouTube when I have something to talk about. I want to go come to YouTube when I have something to talk about. Okay? So this is what is happening in this conscious thing, because if you pay attention close enough, and let me tell you something, Tyreek, you can't copy this, brother. Don't try to copy this. None of you conscious people try to copy what I'm doing. It's best to hit me on the hitter, and then I explain it to you. Then I will bring people directly over to you. Instead of, we have this thing, right? Back in the day, right? I don't know if y'all know this. There used to be a thing called cop blocking. Anybody grew up with that word cop blocking? Who grew up with that word cop blocking? It's called cop blocking. This is what these conscious pets be doing. So majority of these conscious people are like gatekeepers too. They're gatekeepers too. So when people ask me questions about what's that brother's name? That 365. What is that boy's name? Whatever this dude's name is. I forgot.
Brother Rich. Brother Rich.
Huh?
Brother Rich.
Oh yeah, Brother Rich. When people ask me about Brother Rich, you know, well, why you never been on Brother Rich? So first of all, why are people asking me about Brother Rich when y'all should be asking Rich? What about Sabir? I'm not a fan of any of these things. The reason why you ain't gonna see me on there because you're gonna have to pay me. That's the reason why Brother Rich and them wouldn't have Sabir Bay on no feed like that. You think? Do you think?
I don't want to disparage nobody, but you
Say that again. I can't hear you, bro.
I said I don't want to disparage nobody, but remember the picture I sent you yesterday?
Say that again.
I don't want to disparage nobody, but do you remember the picture I sent you yesterday?
I don't even remember. People send me stuff all the time. I don't even remember, brother. But what was it?
Oh, it was about how the views are like a certain amount, but then once they go out, like a minute as soon as they go out, the view count changes to a lower number. And I'm like, if you had, let's say, 1,000 people watching live, how is your video after you done watching it? You done being live at 500 views? What's going on over here?
Oh, that's true because it does. When I get off here, it goes up and sometimes it go down. It's like, because you know why, brother? People be watching on the low and would never tell you that. That's the problem. I'm just being real with y'all. So why did Egypt? Why did the ancient Egyptian call it Egypt? Here's the history, y'all. Here it is right here. So, but if I'm showing you about Fasad, you're going to ignore Fasad. So let me ask you a question before I get off here. How many of y'all knew that Egypt was called El Fasad?
Uh,
How many of y'all knew Egypt was called El Fasad?
Sabir told me.
How many? Now, I've been on here for like an hour. Where y'all at? The cat got your tongue? But they never told you about El Fasad. Not at all. But they keep drilling this ancient black gods of Egypt when Egypt is not even a black ancient word, and black is not even an ancient word. Neither one of them are ancient words. Neither one of them. So shit is out to your black conscious people, and I would love to sit and talk with them. I'm not going to yell over any of you want to be woke black conscious people. Just state your facts, and I'm going to explain it to you very simple. They're not black people in Egypt. They were Moors. They were Moors, period. You can have all the arguments amongst yourself in the world, but you still can't justify it. So let me help y'all out. I'm almost finished, y'all. Don't forget, if y'all want the class, please purchase the class, people. Purchase the Overstanding the Language of Law. Let's go here 1 second. Let's blow this up so y'all can see this, all right? Is everybody good? Sabir, you always bringing something different, no cap. I thank you, brother, because you know what? The weird part about me, I live this stuff for real, brother Chris. I live it for real. I'm not a YouTube researcher. I need all of y'all to tweet this out. If you have Twitter, please tweet this out on Real Sabir Bay on Twitter. Real Sabir Bay on Twitter right now. And my email is right at the bottom if you want to holler at me. Let's go forward. Black in color, on the other hand, has no historical meaning whatsoever for African people. Black is from the Anglo-Saxon. Let me blow this up so y'all can see it. Anglo-Saxon, B-L-A-E-C, has the most horrible meaning. But brother, that's the white man's words, brother. What the hell you think black is? Give me the ancient name. Give me what language? This is the crazy part about conscious black people, brother. You know the weird part about conscious black people? They will say, well, that's the white man's words. But everything that you're doing is the white man. You got the children in the white man's school. Make it make sense to me, brother. You using the white man's currency, driving a white man's car, but they keep saying, well, that's the white man's word. Well, you give me, show me a black dictionary. I mean, I wait. Hold up. Somebody show me. Hold up. This is the weird part. This is for the conscious black people. They'll say, well, that's the white man's words. Well, give me a black person dictionary. Oh, brother, we got to read the meta-netter, brother. Our people can't read the meta-net. A lot of people can't. So this is what the so-called black conscious people will say. They'll be like, brother, that's the white man's words. Then what language could y'all share this out? Because I would need to know.
Sabir. Even the word white supremacist is a white man's word. That's why they let you say it all the time. Because
That's why they let you say it.
A position of superiority. Even the cracker
Thank
is
you.
a white man's word because it gives them a position of superiority. That's why they let you keep saying that stuff.
Listen, because they own it, brother, like they own black people. So listen, I gotta go to this I gotta go to this radio station, brother, and I'm gonna be doing this radio show soon. So I hope everybody support what I'm doing. I mean, at least y'all can treat me to dinner because I'm a vegetarian, no goat or ham. But I'm gonna go get something to eat. You can reach me at my email right there, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. It's coming across the screen right now. sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Okay. And don't forget, if you want to join the class on the webinar on Sunday, it's $65. You cannot pay on Sunday. You have to pay before Sunday. I'm only taking 10 people. But if you want the older classes, I have the older classes also. Okay. And if you want the Overstanding the Language of Law, I can email this directly to you right now. Like my brother bought it. You're going to get a lot of stuff out of this also. The Overstanding the Language of Law. It's like 2.5 something hours from 2001. So if you want the shirts, you can email me also. But I do got to run, brother, because I'm kind of late. I'm supposed to be at this radio station to meet these people and these interns. So please take this video, y'all. Please share it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. Reach out to me. I'm so open for these dialogues, and I appreciate everybody on the feed. I told you I don't need to be on for hours. For what? That's a lecture. If it was a class, y'all be paying $70 a pop. So share this out to all your Black conscious people, okay? Live from Irvine, California. Peace, brother. I gotta go. All right.
Peace and be peace. Catch you on the flip.
Yes, sir. Peace.